Solid antiperspirant users, roll-on users, spray users, whatever leading antiperspirant you're using, this Arrid spray goes on drier.
Arrid spray goes on drier than my solid?
Drier than my roll-on?
Drier than my spray?
Drier. Watch. A leading solid, roll-on, spray, and Arrid spray. See? Arrid is drier. And Arrid Extra Dry helps stop wetness before embarrassing odor can start. So get a little closer. And remember, Arrid goes on drier.
There are over 500,000 doctors, and they catch colds just like you. For their own achy colds, more doctors in a nationwide survey said they'd take the formula in Dristan than the formulas in these others combined. Yes, the Dristan formula.
You're working hard. Suddenly, a bronchial asthma attack. Take Primatine Mist, the fastest type relief known. Primatine restores free breathing in as fast as 15 seconds.
I can breathe again.
Get Primatine Mist.
The painting is by Goya. The settee is by Majorelle. The lamp is by Tiffany. And the Gourmet Cat Food is by Fancy Feast. In the single serving can, you can see just by looking how moist and delicious it is. How much your cat will love it. Fancy Feast. Good taste is easy to recognize.
If you bought a new car from Ford Motor Company in 1981, good. Because surveys show, on average, our 81s have had fewer reported problems all through the years than the 81s you could have bought from any other U.S. car maker. That's also true of our 82s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, and 87s. With quality like that, whose 87s would you rather be driving in 1994?
At Ford, quality is job one.
Illicit drug use is bad, always has been, but now it's even worse. Sharing contaminated needles is like sharing death. You can get AIDS from it. You can die.
We now return to Peter Boyle in Echoes in the Darkness.
In one of these, and in one of these. One of these lasts longer than all the rest.
To right, the extraordinary Energizer.
In one of these lasts longer than all the rest.
To right, the extraordinary Energizer.
It'll surprise ya.
Laboratory test prove in most devices, Energizer lasts longer than any other battery. New Energizer.
Bye.
Good night, Tim. We'll be back late.
Ah, the virtues of milk.
Party!
Milk has thiamine to help boost your energy level, protein to assist muscle development, riboflavin for agility,
They're back!
and milk has vitamin B complex for a stable nervous system.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. You're home early.
Milk, it does a body good.
Headache, pressure, and congestion. All together, major symptoms of sinus complex. You need to feel better, but not drowsy. You need Sinutab 2, no drowsiness formula. So you feel altogether better and awake.
Sometimes even Pat Riley's stomach can lose its cool. That's when he reaches for Rolaids. Nothing works better for acid indigestion, so Pat's free to let his emotions really show.
Not bad.
Relief. You know how to spell it.
When you see this angle, the angle is us. Chapstick's got the angle.
You've got the plus. You've got Chapstick Petroleum Jelly Plus with a special angle tip plus aloe and lanolin.
Chapstick's got the angle.
Other rounded tips give you a thin line of protection, but our tip fits your lips, glides on wide, and it's preferred 2 to 1. So help lips stop chapping and start healing with Chapstick Petroleum Jelly Plus.
Chapstick's got the angle.
You've got the plus.
We will return to Echoes in the Darkness.
On Houston night.
You know of anybody that would benefit from your death?
A TV evangelist becomes prey to a dark and deadly force.
This is a circus.
Then, how far will Jake's ex-lover go to catch a killer?
Karen is going undercover.
You're not serious.
I've never slept with a cop before.
Jake and the Fat Man. And on the lawn, Harry McGraw.
I never lost a missing person yet.
Can Kay Ballard, a crime boss's wife, dupe Harry into the family business? All Tuesday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
The graying of the suburbs. Can these communities take care of the age group that's growing 3 times faster than any other? Leslie Stahl reports tomorrow on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
This is CBS.
I worked late one night, and by the time I got home and ate dinner and got to the mail, it was after 10. That's when I noticed that there were charges on my Citibank Mastercard that I hadn't made. I called the Citibank 800 number immediately.
She was understandably upset, but I told her if she hadn't made the charges, she wasn't responsible for them.
I was relieved. Thanks to Citibank's 24-hour service, I was able to sleep that night.
Not just MasterCard, Citibank Mastercard.
Announcing a Target grand opening that'll save you money. Right now, these colorful fashion fleecewear separates for men and women are 2 for $12. And Avia tennis shoes are 25% off. So you'll look good this fall, no matter what you do. All Target stores are joining the celebration, so don't miss the grand opening savings.
Adult children who moved back home, Tuesday at 10.
We now return to Peter Boyle in Echoes in the Darkness.
Mom! Mom, when Columbus discovered America, did his mom say, put it back? Well, these are new Jell-O pudding snacks. Delicious Jell-O pudding in a cup. No artificial flavors or colors, and fasten that seatbelt, Mom. There's 70% skim milk. What do you say we pick up 12 or 13? 2. 2 is doable, Mom.
New Jell-O pudding snacks. Pretty smart for a kid.
The automobile is by Duesenberg. The rug is by Khorasan. The chair is by Chippendale. The Gourmet Cat Food is by Fancy Feast. In the single serving can, you can see just by looking how moist and delicious it is. How much your cat will love it. Fancy Feast. Good taste is easy to recognize.
Hey, are you watching me now? Or did you videotape me before? If you taped me before, you're not watching me now. You're watching me later. But if you're taping me now, and you want me to be clear and sharp when you watch me later, use the good stuff. Fuji videotape. With Fuji videotape, no matter how much later is, it never looks like later. It looks like now. See you later. Fuji videotape. Put the good stuff on the good stuff.
You feel the motion, the fever is high. You got a notion, you're gonna fly. You feel excitement. Oh yeah. Riding Pontiac. Get on your Pontiac and ride. Pontiac ride.
Le Mans. Imported, affordable driving excitement from Pontiac.
We build excitement.
Echoes in the Darkness will return. Wednesday.
Someone is trying to intimidate you.
The oldest rookie aids a woman in distress, but putting a lid on the case proves lethal.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
Then,
we could be having a major crisis here. You're stonewalling me, Paige.
Magnum's out for revenge.
Now hold real still. I'm not used to this thing.
And
hey, what are you gonna do?
Everything I can to bring your father back.
I'm going to kill you. We may have to blast our way into McGraw.
Robert Mitchum guests on The Equalizer, all this Wednesday on CBS. Thursday on CBS.
You're talking about murder, man.
Racial tension pits soldier against soldier.
Not in my platoon!
Tour of duty.
This is CBS.
This is a 19-inch television with a picture as crisp and clear as any you'll find. Now imagine a picture just as crisp, just as clear, but larger. In fact, it's 86% larger than even a 26-inch screen. It's the world's first 35-inch direct-view television, the television that only one manufacturer could put together. Mitsubishi.
We're not really the monsters we're sometimes made out to be.
In a land ruled by terror, one man refused to live in fear, and one man risked everything to tell his story to the world.
You get killed even trying to escape.
Is there someone we can trust? From Richard Attenborough, the director of Gandhi, Cry Freedom, rated PG.
Starts Friday in select areas.
Tonight's big party to push the downtown ballpark at 11.
Echoes in the Darkness. Sponsored by the full line of 1988 Volkswagens. Experience German engineering the Volkswagen way at your Volkswagen dealer today. We now return to Echoes in the Darkness.
Volkswagen engineers have developed a remarkable fuel injection system, which gives our Jetta 17% more horsepower than before, and top track speeds of over 100. Of course, there are those Volkswagen engineers who believe they've developed something no less remarkable. The brakes. German engineering, the Volkswagen way.
Go on and smile, smile. Show them your pearly whites. Show them your best. Crest Fest. You made it, you passed the test. Show them your crest. Crest Fest.
Go on, smile with confidence. Year after year, more dentists recommend Crest than any other toothpaste.
Show them your crest.
Why brush with anything else?
Crest Fest.
You'll get it. Do it one more time.
I got it! Fever! We got it too! Fever!
Fever?
We got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles. Fever! It's that deep fried taste. Fever! It's that crispy crunch. Fever!
Wow, now I've got it.
Fever! We got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles.
Sometimes your skin gets so dry you can scratch the word dry right on your hand. And the drier your skin, the more you need Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. It soothes and starts healing dry skin on contact. That's today's Vaseline Intensive Care.
Get your spaghetti ready. Get ready for new Ragu Thick and Hearty Spaghetti Sauce. Our thickest, heartiest sauce ever. Now your spaghetti's ready. New Ragu Thick and Hearty.
We now return to Peter Boyle in Echoes in the Darkness.
Volkswagen engineers believe our 16-valve engines should not only provide an abundance of power, but be accompanied by the technology to control it. And that's a belief from which our engineers never walk away. German engineering, the Volkswagen way.
Hurry, Phillips, they're waiting for your report.
Poor Phillips. She took a cold medicine for a stuffy nose, and now she's getting drowsy. If only she could go back and take Sudafed instead. You see, fast-acting Sudafed starts to work in as quick as 22 minutes without drowsiness. So you don't get drowsy, you get relief.
Hurry, Phillips, they're waiting for your report. Let's go.
Sudafed for fast relief without drowsiness.
Revlon lips never lie.
That's true.
Long-lasting lipsticks don't always stay true to your lips. The color changes. But Revlon's designed a lipstick to stay true to your lips.
Super lustrous lipstick. The pink stay pink. The red stay red. The color you see is the color you get.
It's magic.
It's magnifique. It's Revlon. Revlon lips never lie.
The most unforgettable women in the world wear Revlon.
Revlon!
We're about to show you the difference between ordinary nylon carpet and Anso 5 worry-free with a little help from Don Rickles.
I am so excited.
We soak them both in fruit drink.
Isn't this fun?
Then rinse them in clear water.
What's the matter? Can't swim?
There's no comparison.
Have you thought about a new career?
Anso 5 worry-free carpet. So stain-resistant, it's worry-free.
This is like talking to linoleum.
We will return to Echoes in the Darkness.
Russia. Communism. Lenin. Cold. Fur hats. Chernobyl. Black market. Breakdancing. Whatever comes to mind when you think of the Soviet Union, get ready to change it with Evening in Russia. All this week at 7:30 on Channel 5.
Past the old El Paso, taste the old Southwest. Past the old El Paso, taste our very best.
Taste the great Southwest in Old El Paso thick and chunky salsa. It's really chunky with 5 chopped tomatoes in every jar, plus chunks of chilies, jalapenos, and onions. It's all natural, no preservatives. So taste the great Southwest.
Past the old El Paso.
Other supermarkets lower prices on the items they want to sell. But at Alpha Beta, we lowered prices on the items the customer wants to buy.
Alpha Beta has reduced 7,992 prices.
Like sugar, like flour, canned goods, frozen food items, every meat item, every produce item. The items that she buys every day, we've lowered.
Check out the difference at the new Alpha Beta.
It's not a sale, it's not temporary. These are permanent price reductions, every day.
Dianne Feinstein's future. Dakota reports Wednesday at 6.
We now return to Gary Cole in Echoes in the Darkness.
At Volkswagen, our engineers believe car and driver should not merely act, but interact. To them, a Volkswagen isn't a vehicle for the driver, but rather an extension of the driver. Our engineers believe the most important moving part of a Volkswagen is the one behind the wheel. German engineering, the Volkswagen way.
Wow, that's some mouthwash. Tastes icy clean.
It's new, peppermint.
It's blue. Why?
I don't know.
Powerful.
It certainly is.
Now the power of scope comes in peppermint, too.
Once upon a time, on a beautiful warm
Bring the magic of the Talking Mother Goose to your child by entering the Talking Mother Goose Sweepstakes. Look for details where you buy ivory and loves. You could be one of 1,000 winners.
Happily ever after.
I don't intend to grow old gracefully. I intend to fight it every step of the way.
Oil of Olay.
This is the year I turn 30. Again.
Penetrating quickly, assuming the function of the natural fluid you lose as you age.
The big 3-0 is no big deal. I've been there. A few times.
Helping maintain fullness and softness, making your skin look younger.
I love being 30-ish and looking 20-something.
Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you. Rockabye, baby.
You serious? New EPT stick test makes it easy to find out if you're pregnant. If the stick turns pink, you're pregnant. If it stays white, you're not. It's that simple.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my daughter.
It's the nicest way to find out if you're having a baby or not.
We now return to Treat Williams in Echoes in the Darkness.
Volkswagen engineers have spent years refining our front-wheel drive, rack and pinion steering, and four-wheel independent suspension. Because the engineers of Volkswagen believe it's not just how fast you go, but rather how well you go fast. German engineering, the Volkswagen way.
Is chocolate your passion?
You want it bad. It's almost time. You got one thing on your mind.
The new deluxe chocolate collection from Jell-O. Creme desserts and chocolate almonds, chocolate mint, and double chocolate. Made with so much rich, intense chocolate.
You can't live without the stuff. You can never get enough.
The new deluxe chocolate collection of creme desserts from Jell-O.
America's best loved imported wine, bringing you all the best of times. America loves its wine.
Taste Riuniti Red, White, Rosé, and Gold. America's best loved imported wine.
Riuniti.
Push it, hold it to the limit. New Alberto hairspray.
Now I've designed my hairspray for hold that goes the limit. The way you do.
Ooh, Alberto, hold it to the limit. Alberto hairspray.
The Transamerica Pyramid. You'll find it in San Francisco. You'll also find it in Dallas, and Atlanta, and New York, even Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. In fact, you'll find the Pyramid wherever there's a need for insurance and financial services. Our home may be in San Francisco, but our heart is everywhere. Transamerica. The power of the Pyramid is working for you.
We will return to Echoes in the Darkness. Wednesday.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Everything I can to bring your father back. This is a trap. I'm going to kill you. We may have to blast our way into McGraw.
Robert Mitchum guests The Equalizer.
It's very strange and suspicious when a winning lottery ticket has a deadly payoff.
Something just doesn't add up.
Is Jessica's number up on Murder, She Wrote? Then
They didn't even give me a whole boy.
the uphill struggle one family chose to take. Tyne Daly and Richard Crenna turn anger into triumph in Kids Like These, all Sunday.
I'm Charles Kuralt. The first exploration of the Northwest wilderness was organized secretly by a president who believed that the country's future laid to the west. He sent his secretary and an Army lieutenant to find a route to the Pacific Ocean. 2 years later, the two men returned with maps and knowledge of the Indian tribes and extensive descriptions of the wilderness. On the strength of Lewis and Clark's fabulous discoveries, the movement to settle the West began. The president who paved the way for Western expansion was Thomas Jefferson.
I was betrayed by the cute one, so I got a new roommate that's more than just cute. This roommate's gonna last.
Renews it Roommate Air Freshener with more freshening liquid so it freshens air longer than Magic Mushroom.
This roommate lasts longer.
This is CBS.
Another 30 seconds of common sense. Sometimes it seems everyone wants to sell you a new car. But ask to see something under $7,000 and, well, and heaven forbid you should ask for more than one model to choose from. But be bold. Ask for 7. Now you're talking to your Hyundai dealer. With 7 models priced under $7,000 and starting at only $52.95. Really? Maybe we should have asked for a dozen. Just kidding.
Test drive an XL at your Northern California Hyundai dealers. We sell cars that make sense.
There are so many different breeds of dog in the world. Why settle for one of them when you can have all of them in a mutt? Introducing Crisp Mutt. Just $10 with any $35 purchase at Target. This holiday, give your child the best of everything. Crisp Mutt. Exclusively from Target. Rumors of a high-level cabinet resignation at 11.
We now return to Peter Coyote in Echoes in the Darkness.
An investment firm is only as impressive as it is responsive.
Good to go.
So when interest rates fell, we looked for new ways for our clients to make money and developed unique opportunities like the Prudential Real Estate Investment Trust, a first of its kind in a way to take advantage of changing markets. While others may imitate it, we're busy surpassing it. If anyone can show you bold new thinking in the business of making money, let's close it. It's Prudential Bache, rock solid, market wise.
I've been in the business 40 years. For 40 years, people have been saying the secret of success in business is simplicity. So why is everything so complicated? This new phone system we just got, it's a great looking thing, but nobody can use it. Nobody knows how. The old guys, the young guys, our customers are getting the runaround. That's not the kind of service they're used to. You know, after 40 years, these people aren't just business acquaintances. They're friends. And this good-for-nothing phone system's hurting those relationships and taking the bread and butter out of our mouths.
Vision's range-top cookware by Corning withstands heat that turns ordinary saucepans into sauce. And unlike metal pans, they're perfect for the microwave. Vision's by Corning. It's visibly superior.
No one appreciates the way Mom takes care of everyone until Mom gets sick. That's when the person who doctors the family turns to Robitussin.
Feeling better, Mom? I was.
Robitussin, recommended by more doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom.
We now return to Gary Cole in Echoes in the Darkness.
I have a friend who says, if only I had such nice blonde hair. You can. She says, if only I had hair with such life. You can, with Preference by L'Oreal. Preference color is translucent with subtle shadings, and you do want your hair to be healthy looking. Well, that's the Preference difference. So, Angela, don't tell me you can't. Just repeat after me. I'm worth it. Feel better?
Performing Preference from L'Oreal.
She's got a walk that's set to music, so sexy, silky, smooth. She's a no-nonsense kind of woman. You gotta watch her every move.
No Nonsense Sharon Silky has the same silky look and feel of some department store pantyhose at nowhere near the price.
Her legs steal the show, but it's never an act. And if you whistle at her, she might whistle back. No nonsense. Well, if the attitude fits, wear it.
Warm moments on a cold winter night. Good conversation, easy and light. Now how about something for your appetite? Let our gentle flame cook up something right. Warm moments for those warm moments. Nothing warms you like gas.
Warm is what natural gas is all about. Clean, efficient. In fact, America's best energy value. Shouldn't it be in your home?
Nothing warms you like gas.
The only way to travel is Cadillac style. Some people want more, not just a little bit. This is your life, and you're the only one who's living it. Let's go, let's live, drive every mile. The only way to travel is Cadillac style. Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac style. Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac style.
Echoes in the Darkness will return.
How far will Jake's ex-lover go to catch a killer?
Karen's going undercover.
You're not serious.
I've never slept with a cop before.
Jake and the Fatman. Then on the law and Harry McGraw.
I never lost a missing person yet.
Can Kay Ballard, a crime boss's wife, dupe Harry into the family business? All Tuesday at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
Finally, the one you've been waiting for.
A wedding and a war.
The wise guy gets ready for the last move.
We're gonna hit Sonny the morning of his wedding. You gotta go along with this. This is everything we work for.
But does he have what it takes to close the trap?
I feel like the criminal because I'm betraying the man's trust. I'm afraid of dying.
A very special wise guy, Thursday.
This is CBS.
Dave McElad in the Eyewitness Newsroom. Coming up on Nightcast at 11. Sudden disaster at an East Bay construction site. 2 workers buried alive under 8 feet of mud when the walls of a trench caved in. After 2 hours of frantic digging, rescuers reached them, but it was too late. Also tonight, Washington buzzing with rumors that Secretary of Defense Caspar Weinberger is about to resign. Some sources say his replacement is already named. Now this.
Heart-stopping, blood-pumping action and adventure. And all the things your mom told you not to do. Only on Evening Magazine. Weeknights at 7:30 on Channel 5.
Also, the Great Pumpkin that crashed from the sky and ruined one unlucky family's kitchen.
Well, the challenge is to make an inexpensive car that is not cheap.
Yeah, but we're not talking about an Econobox, we're talking about a real car.
But when you get in the center, you don't feel like you're in a boxy little car.
People are responding to this, too, because there's over
There
a
is
million more.
tremendous consumer satisfaction in this car, and that is very satisfying.
There wouldn't be a million on the road.
It's a challenge. You know what a challenge is? A challenge is
Making my 3-year-old eat meatloaf.
Nissan, built for the most important race of all, the human race.
Barney Miller, tonight at 11:30 on Channel 5.
We now return to Robert Loggia in Echoes in the Darkness.
No diet in the world will help you lose weight until you do one thing: control your appetite.
I struggled to lose weight for a year. Then I took Dexatrim. Now the weight's gone, and I'm the size I want to be.
Dexatrim is amazing. I lost the weight I wanted without being hungry.
Dexatrim. You can't buy a stronger appetite control formula without a prescription. Just one capsule works all day to help you lose weight.
You lose weight, and you're not even hungry.
Dexatrim. Nothing works harder to help you lose weight.
There's some big news for small dogs, and it's spreading all over town. Introducing Purina Dog Chow brand dog food for small dogs. Specially designed in tiny bite-sized pieces. Chock full of big taste and nutrition.
Max! Dinner.
It's big news for small dogs in the yellow bag.
In response to our challenge, people have attempted to stain new wear-dated carpet with stain blocker in some very imaginative ways. Of course, they haven't had much luck, but they're sure having fun trying.
Corning see-through Vision saucepan withstands heat that turns ordinary saucepans into sauce. Best of all, it lets you see your meal before it's all over. Visions by Corning. It's visibly superior.
Make it easy on yourself.
Throw away the gloves and breathe easy with No Fumes Easy Off Oven Cleaner. It's the end of oven cleaning irritation because No Fumes Easy Off is different from the rest.
Make it easy on yourself.
It's heat activated, working without harsh chemicals to dissolve grease easily. No irritation, no gloves, no fumes.
Make it easy on yourself.
With No Fumes Easy Off.
And now the conclusion of Echoes in the Darkness.
You hear the thunder, the call of the road. No time to wonder, you gotta go. You feel excitement, yeah. Ride Pontiac. Get on your Pontiac and ride. Pontiac ride. Drive Pontiac ride. Ride Pontiac ride. Get on your Pontiac. We feel excitement.
Try it. Feel the difference between Denerex and Head & Shoulders. Denerex tingles. Tells me it's doing more.
Both have dandruff medicine, but Denerex adds both an extra anti-itch medicine and conditioner, too.
Goodbye, Head & Shoulders. Hello, Denerex.
McDonald's Egg McMuffin. Sausage biscuit. Sausage biscuit with egg. Sausage McMuffin with egg. Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Who's ready to take breakfast by the hand?
Up next on Nightcast, a construction project caves in, burying 2 East Bay men under 8 feet of dirt. Rumors that Casper Weinberger is ready to leave the Reagan administration. His successor may already be picked. And a sick man denied treatment at not 1, but 2 Southern California hospitals.
Also tonight, Election Eve brings a sudden surge of interest in the San Francisco mayor's race, and it's a tense night at the Yes on Prop W headquarters as Bob Lurie waits to see whether a downtown stadium is in his future. It's all next on Nightcast.
We hope you enjoyed tonight's special CBS presentation.
And we also hope you'll tune in next week when
Designing Women
and Cagney and Lacey
return to our usual times. Right? Right.
Wednesday.
Someone is trying to intimidate you.
The oldest rookie aids a woman in distress, but putting a lid on the case proves lethal.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
Then,
We could be having a major crisis here. You're stonewalling me, Paige.
Magnum's out for revenge.
Now hold real still. I'm not used to this thing.
And
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Everything I can to bring your father back.
I'm going to kill you. We may have to blast our way into McGraw.
Robert Mitchum guests on The Equalizer, all this Wednesday on CBS.
This is CBS.
Hunting for gift ideas? That's Kmart's biggest portrait special ever. 36 Christmas portraits for $19.95. Wait, do you know what a bargain that is? You get a giant 10 by 13, 2 8 by 10s, 3 5 by 7s, and 15 wallet portraits. But that's not all. You also get 15 portrait Christmas cards. That's 36 portraits for only $19.95. And only at Kmart. Just check your newspaper.
私の娘はね、今シャトルに住んでるんですよ。あんなに遠くにいてもまだ私を冗談ばっかりして笑わせるんですよ。先週も電話がかかってきましてね、お父さん、風邪をひかないようにするにはビタミン C を飲んで機関地に行くといいわよ。そうすれば風邪をひかんっていうわけ。いや、風邪をひかんっていうわけか。
Only AT&T keeps you this close anywhere in the world. AT&T International Long Distance.
Ford Fever's gonna make a believer out of you. Ford Fever, get it now.
Ford Fever means hot deals on America's best-built cars and trucks, like the new Ford Ranger, America's best-selling small pickup, with optional V6 power and the economical 5-speed transmission. Right now, you can drive it home for only $98 a month. That's right, just $98 a month. And now get $500 cash back from Ford. See your local Ford dealer today and drive it away.
Ford Fever's gonna make a believer out of you. Ford Fever, get it now.
Barney Miller, tonight at 11:30 on Channel 5.
Now, Dave McElhatton, Kate Kelly, Wayne Walker on sports.